Hey everybody, welcome back to another video. Today I am here going to show you how to set up the custom battalions and the Arma commander mod for Arma 3. Before I start going into this, if you're just now jumping into this and all that, I strongly suggest you go watch my other video on actually how to set up everything. And now, with that being said, let's go ahead and jump into this. The first thing you're going to need is basically, you know, your battalion, and that's once you go into here, instead of you need to go into your battalion under whatever side you want to make the custom army for. You go to type custom battalion. Now, once you do that, you'll need to have two things: create custom battalion and register battalion group. Before we mess with the register battalion group, we need to set up the create custom battalion. So if you go into here, you have a whole bunch of stuff. Base defense, you can set that up to 5 is 50%. 1 is, you know, 100% skill. Your faction name, which is that's the thing at the top right that will pull up, and your flag. I'm gonna call it United States for the time being. Now I'm gonna show you. Now that's done. If you don't want to worry about the flag and the icon and everything, you can just leave it to Viper. I don't know why you would do that, but if you want to find that stuff, to set your flag or icon, you would have to go into the tools config viewer, and then scroll down until you find something called CFG markers or config markers. Once you open that, it'll have all of your stuff, flags and all that, and a bunch of other stuff. Yeah, RHS, United States, insurgents, Russia, you know, all those good stuff. If you want the basically the icon part where it's at the top right, you want to click on US flag or whatever flag you want. Click the icon and then Control C, basically copy it. Once you do that, you go to your icon and then paste it. And make sure you actually get rid of all this other horse crap, because it will cause problems. Let me actually make sure that's actually correct. Yeah, that's correct. Alright. So there you go. That's that. Now if you want the flag, go back to config. Same flag, or if you want to choose a different flag, you can. Click a texture this time. Control C. Go back over here. Battalion flag. You just paste it and get rid of the additional stuff right here. And then boom, done. Now you got your custom battalion name and flag and all that. Now, the next thing you need is the fun part. You can create your own army. So now you can go to United States. You know, you can. It doesn't matter for me. It didn't it didn't seem to cause any bugs, but you can create a massive battalion group and wouldn't cause a problem, unless you could take control of them. But there's your battle group and all that. Now when you got your little battle group, you can go over here to register battalion group, and then when you go in here, you gotta give it a name, which I'm gonna call it Liberty Division, cause yeah, Liberty Division. You can give it a little describing its thing. A squad of something or other. Just put anything you want in there. make sure the side is blue 4 if you're setting up the custom battalion for blue 4, custom for op 4. You get the gist. The cost is how much it'll be to purchase your guy. I don't, depending on what it is and everything. Yeah, it can go up. It can be down to 5 all the way up to 500. But that's like really uncommon for me to do. But since there's a lot of units, they're going to put up to 100. Count is how many times you can call in this unit. I'm going to put it up to 10, depending on what your scenario is and all that. Is how many. That's how the count is. Skill. How skilled are all of the team? Like before, 5 is 50%. 1 is 100. And spawn on parachute. If you don't want them to basically, when you click to spawn them in, you can click, if you don't want them to spawn in a parachute, uncheck this. And but if you do want the parachutes, you can keep it checked. Save modified loadouts. That means if I was to actually go into the arsenal and actually edit these guys, like edit loadout, I would have to check this, but I haven't done anything with them, so I'm going to keep it unchecked. Now, in order for this to register that this group is the Liberty Division, do not select them all. Do not do this. Just take the lead squad and the squad leader, right click, sync, and then boom. There you go. Now you got now you'll be able to spawn these guys in. Now, for tanks is a little tricky. It's a bit confusing. If you just take your tank register battalion group, and then call it the imp. You would basically do the same thing you did for these guys. Do not, wherever you do not add the move it to motorized or air. Just keep it infantry. If for whatever reason they actually update this and you actually see armored or some craziness, switch it over to that, which I'll actually probably update this video if they do some kind of crazy update for this. But for now, keep it on infantry. Nato Marker, I'll show you how to change that as well. I normally set, depending on the kind of tank and how armored it is, it can range from 100 to 350. I'm going to just put it on 25 for now, just to show you and everything. Count, depending, like I said, that it all depends on what you're doing. For instance, right now I'm just going to put on the 10. Skill, like I said, overall skill and training and everything. And you can have them fall out of the sky on a parachute, or you can just or you can have them spawn on the ground, which I do to keep the sake of realism. Save modified loadouts. That I won't worry about that unless you're actually going in here and changing stuff for these guys. But if you're not, I wouldn't even worry about it. Now, to find the Nato Marker, instead of having an infantry logo, how you would find that is basically go back under Tools, Config, under the exact same area where you would find your the United States flag. You would go actually to the very top this time. Go to B_Armor, and you want to click icon and copy that. Go back over to your battalion, to your register battalion, and then paste the icon into the Nato marker. Make sure you just get rid of the craziness at the front and end, and hit OK. Now, the trickiest part is to get to know who's the higher guy, which normally you would just pull one guy out, but I know the commander is always the highest guy inside of a tank. So you would right click the commander, sync him to the battalion group. Now you got your guy. for helicopters and all that craziness, NATO. I would like to point this out that planes do not work right now unless there's a thing I missed. But for right now, the planes, you cannot have them hooked up to a registered battalion because they just fall straight out of the sky, and it's really annoying. Unless I'm actually doing something wrong. Helicopters, however, they're fine. Go here, Blackfoot, because, you know, I like that helicopter. Reminds me of the Apache a little bit. Anyway, let's go grab another registered battalion. For each, also want to point this out. Each battalion, like each squad, it has to have their own registered battalion. So, Blackfoot, attack Kilo. This time you can actually set the hill, and this one the air. 25. And this doesn't really matter. You don't need to worry about that. Back up here, tools, air. Okay. And then sync. There you go. Now you're finished with that. Now let's test this out and make sure this actually works. I'm pretty sure it works like this. Don't worry about what's popping up at the top. I'm not sure what that is exactly. You know. See, now they won't actually, they'll spawn on the ground and all that craziness. Yeah, see, those are actually the hostiles. Oh, that's jacked up. Also, as you can see, United States flag up here, United States flag. If for whatever reason it failed and it didn't work, hey, look at there, I actually captured that. Just make sure we watch the video. Alright guys, I'm going to drop in here and just go ahead and take over. I started going off in my own little world and started losing focus because of all the gunfire and everything. And I was more going into that part. But as I was going to say, if you do not see the flag or something's messed up or whatever, try rewatching the video again. And if it still does not work, drop a comment down below and I will I'll try my best to help you out, walk you through it and everything. And please drop a like, comment, subscribe, click on the bell so you get a notification every time I upload a video. And thank you guys for watching this. I'm really hoping this helped you all out. And I'll talk to you all in the next video. See you guys.
Blah, 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 blah.